Okay. So this is the way that I thought to work for now. You can find on Google, on the Google Drive, of which the link is on the e-learning, today 2 experiences that I will load before each lecture. And today I've loaded 2, and they all have some data and a Jupyter notebook with only some markdown comments and maybe some trivial functions or functions that you might not have encountered before, and some data. In the number 1, we have a planar X-ray of the chest, and in the 2, which takes some more space, we have 150 megabytes. We have a CT scan, because as you can imagine, a CT scan takes quite a bit of space on disk, just out of sheer size. Now, the first one is a background tutorial that will help you refresh all the concepts that I've shown in the previous lecture about how we look at the image, how good is the resolution, how much you can zoom in with a given resolution, handling the file, displaying that, color maps, and things like that. It's all a trivial task, but it should help you know why we are doing that. And probably will have been updated. And so the first thing, this image and the next image in the CT example are both in the DICOM format. And first I will show you the fact that the headers are really massive, and if you need to do an automatic parsing of the data, you can really extract lots and lots of information, even demographics. However, always remember that the demographics in a DICOM file have been mostly manually entered by a technologist. And so you should always do some data quality check. Nowadays, often the DICOM headers are filled automatically by the scanner with the data inserted in the hospital patient management system. So it's rarer that you get errors in name, age, and things like that. But like the weight and height, often even sex, are manually filled by the technology, so they might be empty or wrong. Because, as you know, the weight is, the nurse asks, you hope that she listened to the reply and that the technologist wrote it down correctly. Then you can find some data about the image itself, like the number of pixels in X and Y, the pixel spacing. And yes, then here I ask you some very easy things like displaying the image, but then you need to think about, is that the way that I want to look at it? Can I make it, should I look at it in such a small way, or can I zoom in? And then just playing around with some noise matrix and things like that. Okay, that's it for this notebook, and you can try filling it manually, getting some help, but still understanding if you get some kind of coding agent fill it for you, you should be looking at whether the output makes sense considering everything that we've told yesterday.